Today I launched my bot 7:30 a.m. No loss for now. Like first trade was 7:30. There are some missed trades here because I'm not using market orders. I put the bot to send limit orders. That means that if the take profit arrives before the entry is filled, we have the order canceled. So no commissions, no costs, but also no orders. The good thing about limit orders is that we don't pay a slippage. All the profits that we have, they are exactly the take profit that we put. The entry was executed in the same price that the system sent the order, and the take profit was also executed in the same price that we have the target. The last trade was profit. We have this $198 accumulated in this session, 188 during the entire day. This is connected with my TradeStation account. I had other orders previously in the day since midnight, so that's why we have $10 difference here. The global P&L is your entire P&L for your entire account. Like all the ticker symbols, the entire day, everything that you are trading is the global P&L. The total P&L is the total P&L of the price on rails for this session. The other thing that we have is the Bollinger Bands. And the other trigger that we have to start a new trade, it's me. Yeah. So you in the agent mode, you are the trigger to start a new trade if you want. So you can just select what you want to do. You can click buy or click sell, depends on the side that you want to go. Like let's go long or let's go short. We need to decide. We can take a look at the indicator to see where it goes. Like it seems that we have some uptrend in the next bars, so I can just like hit to buy. There's really no reason that why I'm buying right now. I just want to like let's say I'm feeling like buying, okay? And that's what the system does. Like now the system is controlling everything for me. And I have already an exit order with the take profit, $12.50. And let's say that I want more. I can just click here and edit the sell order. Let's change this to 18. I want 10 points more, okay? And $62. No, now my take profit. I changed it to 59.18.5, and the take profit in dollars is 62.50. I have the power to change whatever I want here, and the agent, it will like follow my lead. If I am changing the orders, it's not changing the orders back. The only way it will change the order back to the target is if I increase my position and I have allowed the bot to have this position increased. So you can average down until a number of times that you choose. The default is 0. The system is not averaging down by default. That's important. If you are averaging down for any reasons you believe that you have control over this, you can average down 2 ways, linear or martingale. The difference between both is martingale is doubling down your position every time. 1, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 contracts or shares. Every time you put a new order, place a new order, it will be with the same quantity of the position that you have open. If you go linear, it's following the initial quantity. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and you go. And this is the limit for you to do this, the number of times allowed, okay? I have another configuration here. If I take one loss, I will make the agent change the ticker from the micro to the mini. The mini is 10 times heavier, like I have 10 times the equivalent to trade with 10 micros, the quantity. So I change the ticker here, and also the commissions are lower for this ES. The entry method here is the Bollinger Bands. I will not enter, the agent will not enter outside the bands. Sometimes you have a lot of volume and you have the price going outside the bands, the upper or lower band, And after it goes outside the band, it triggers a signal. And I don't want that signal, because that signal is against the trend, is a very, very dangerous signal. So I filter it out because I'm trading with Bollinger Bands. And the exit for me, I'm trading one side at a time, 2 times target that I am changing if I want, and no fixed take profit or stop loss. But dynamic take profit and stop loss is the default in the system, okay? So we have all these configurations in place. Let's say I think that's take a long time for me to make some money here. I just will exit the trade. Okay, $16. Let's see how much after my exit, $13.75, because I exit with market, and then I got some slippage. It was $16, but I lost $2 for the slippage. And immediately, that's not related with me, but right after I exit the trade, we have this red bar here. Like, it's an entry signal. So the bot sent a sell order to start a short trade. Like, it was like by chance. I just exit to the long position, and the bot start a short position that was canceled because the take profit was in place, and the order was there, it was not filled. So it already canceled the order. The order was 5910. We are 597 with 3 points. 597 was the take profit. 5910 minus 3 points of target. It was 5907. 5907 was achieved, so it canceled the order for me. And that's it. Let's start our new trade. Let's say that I want to buy. If I am trading manually, I can do like just join or sell bid or sell market. Like, I can do whatever I want. When the bot is trading, and it will trade alongside you, you have this option here to use market orders. It's dangerous to use market orders because we have seen stop losses 5 times bigger than the regular stop loss with limit orders. And of course, there's a reason for that. The canceled order that we had here, if we were trading with market order, it was going to be filled. And after that, the target will be another 3 points below that. And the order was also 3 points below. So the take profit is longer than with limit orders. And if the markets go down, like let's say if the markets go to where your limit order was originally, with market orders, that's already a target size loss. And if you have another entry, you have a trigger for your stop loss. So that's why it's dangerous to use market orders. But it's falling. Let's say that I want to buy again. I'm just saying selling the market orders because I want to have these bot trading. Okay, so I make my buy here, enter my long position, 5906.5. I'm looking to this prediction. It says that we can have the price coming back to like at least 5908.5. And I think that I will change this order for 59, 1 point below that, because I'm seeing there the 08. Let's change. Okay, order change, like 1 point less, 5908.5. And let's see if we have another take profit here. Another way that we have, like almost, we are half point away from our exit. Another way that we have to change this order is if we are not using an indicator in the chart. So let's remove this indicator here. I will just click on the strategies button and clear the chart. Okay, I'm clearing the chart, so I don't have this indicator anymore attached to the screen. So now I can come here with the right mouse, right click, and just chart trading. When I chart trading, and I have this order here that I don't have anymore because I have another take profit. I have the orders there. So let's see. my positions. And this is another $10 profit. I put my take profit 8.5. You can see that the market was there. Now I can see a sell signal here, and the price is going up. Let's sell ask, just join. Let's see if we can enter the trade without the slippage. Okay, I succeeded, and you can see now the green line here is my exit order. So with my exit order, I can see that the price should come back to the mean. I can just take my order here and just place it where I want it to be, and then it will change for me to take profit. Now my take profit is $20. Okay, I just moved my order here. The line green is my order, and I'm just waiting this to be right, because that's what I saw. And if it is wrong, what if it is wrong? That's where we came with these configurations here, with the averaging down. If it's wrong, maybe we will have another sell point in the near future, okay? And of course, the sell point will be better than my entry point, and my initial entry point, the new entry point, it will be better. And it will not trigger a stop loss, because I allow the system to averaging down, this guy is averaging up, and it will just increase my position if we have another entry. And we should be, this is the star. Yeah, that's not the Bollinger Band that I was seeing there. It was another entry. We have a sell here. The reason that the system is not selling is because this sell here is near my original entry point. So it's not sending anything right now because it's near. But if I have another entry point that's higher than this, then it will sell. Okay, and then it's managing the position. Actually, it's managing the position for me just right now. If I was not sold yet, if I was not short yet, I could use this signal to sell now. Okay, this is a sell signal. And that's the common question. What if this prediction changes, because it changes every second? And the reason that we use the prediction to sell or buy is because we are locking in this view here when we start the trade. So when we start the trade, we are locking in this view, and these views, they are just changing. They are moving around. That's not because you saw this changing and moving to another direction that it will be invalidated. Maybe it will come back in the next seconds. And what we have here is when you have a lot of time, the same projection, the same downtrend, let's say, if you see it changing to an uptrend very shortly and then come back to a short trend, to a downtrend, you still have the downtrend stronger than the uptrend, okay? And what I can do, I can just move my order around again. Let's take it and move to the mean again. So where it is right now is on 5908. 5908. I'm very, very close to the exit order. If you want to see the orders, the list, you can just click here, all orders, and you have the orders list here with the same information that we have here inside the Preston Rails real-time view. Okay, the P&L. It's exactly the same thing. The quantity is times 1, and now we have another take profit. Okay, another take profit, and it's filled. The status changed, and it's filled, and that's it. And you don't need to, and it's not in the chart anymore. You don't need to open the orders list. For sure, you don't need that. You have all the information on your screen here. And if you just don't want this view to be in front of you all the time, you can just shrink that piece of the window, and then you can just use the order ticket, because the average price and the P&L, they are already here the same way. okay? Now the price is dropping the same way we have predicted before, but I have moved my order manually to the mean because the mean was higher than before. But if I want, I can just change to the buy view here and enter buying, because I'm seeing that the price is touching the Bollinger Band, but I don't have any prediction. So my buy here was completely nonsense. I just clicked in buy market because I wanted. It was a good feeling. That could be completely wrong. But then what happens next is our mojo, like the system, is taking care of the position for me. Let's say if you just roll the dice and choose a side, you have 50% of probability of being right. Right? You have 50%. You don't know anything. You just sit down here and just click choose randomly by yourself and just click. So you have 50% of chance of doing this right. What happens next? First, the exit order is not chosen by chance anymore. The bot is placing the exit for you in the target distance that's dynamic calculated by a standard deviation, and you don't have your exits randomly controlled. You can randomly enter the position, but your exits are always controlled with technical and logical decisions. That's the most important thing about the price on rails, the exits, because it's not hard to enter. Everybody, even a monkey, can enter. There's not the problem, okay? The problem is to exit. And if your entry is completely wrong, immediately you have the pricing going against your position and opening a loss. And if you allow the system to try to correct that by averaging down, if you quantities in a linear mode that you're not exponential, increasing your risk, the system will try to fix your entry. If you don't allow the system to do that, the system will just like place a take profit and control your stop loss. And it will trigger your stop loss. If you have a next entry below that, that's a better entry, but you're already positioned, it will stop loss you, okay? Because of the risk rules that we have inside the system. So right now I have just entered the position. Let's say I'm feeling happy because it's going towards my direction. I will buy more. Just buying more. And take a look at this. The system edited my order. I had a take profit before. Let's see what happened here. Like the system exited my order. I have all the orders, and wow, that's nice. Like the take profit executed my order while I was like increasing the position, and it took control of everything, and it just exited my order with another order, like to fix the position that was wrong, and then I have a take profit and I am just out. Okay, let's do it again. Oh, now there are no signals here. This is actually no signals here. And it's interesting to the way it works, because with the agent trading with us, that's interesting, because with the agent trading with us, what happens is that all of these technical analysis that we have here, it's already being applied to my exits. The only way it's not being applied to my exits is if I am not using the agent mode, the buy view or the sell view. If I'm using the manual view, or if I'm chart trading, or like trading through my broker directly with the app, or like I'm not using the price on rails at all. I don't have these technicalities applied to my trade. But if I am using the agent mode, the copilot, or the vibe trading, or whatever name you want to give to this, your exits, they are already following these predictions. They are already following these predictions. And your entries, they can be more loose, let's say so. But what I can do here is like, I can just have the feeling of what to do and start doing it. If I start going crazy, it will be a stop loss, but it will be a controlled stop loss because I have my risk management configured before the trading session. And of course, you have the God power here, okay? You have God's power here. You can change everything anytime. But I do recommend as best practices that after you start trading, you don't change your risk management. If you are allowing the system to go from 1 to 4 contracts, 1 plus 3 every now entries, 4 contracts in linear mode, and you should stick to the 4. You should not like change this to 30 allowed entries. Okay, so let's stick to the 4 quantity. And I had the bot try to make a buy here. It was seeing an entry at the buy, but the order was canceled. Like we have the take profit before the entry it was in place. That's the thing. Like the entries, they should occur in a very specific range of pricing. I cannot. I will sell again. Okay. I'm seeing this like it's with this beautiful projection, like the Trump and like a big, beautiful projection. So I cannot help myself. Like I need to make this short movement. And let's see what happened. Where did I entry? 0.8 was my entry point. Now we have triangle pointing up to 13, 5913. 5913 would be a very good entry point for a new sell. Right now we have this Bollinger Band here, still have a down projection. I can just, let's join. I'm not paying the slippage, but it was filled immediately anyway. So now I have 22. Okay, my quantity now is 2. And let's wait for the system to see what the system will do. And the exit is already changed. I keep repeating myself, it's important. And I think that I have a profit. Yep. Another $10 profit. The market just spiked to my order. That's the beautiful movement that we like to see when we have this take profit sent as a limited order. The order is already there, sit, waiting for the market. If you have a very, like a flash spike on your position, it just like works, and then you have your take profit triggered. Good. And okay, 250, where I was when I started this, I think I was with, I can see here, like, I think I was 100 and something here, almost $8. Let's see my commissions. My commissions fee here, 33. The net realized 215. Okay. Okay. Still have a big, beautiful down projection here. Still have a big, beautiful upwards projection there. So the contradictory information that we have here, triangle pointing up, price on rails pointing down. We have this downtrend well shown here, and I am not sure which one of them is right. I tend to believe that price on rails is right, but I have a very, very beautiful triangle here, so I just do nothing. Okay, If you're not sure what to do, just do nothing. If you don't have that good feeling for you saying to you like buy or sell, you just do nothing. That's the way it works. And okay, so let's wait a little bit, see if we have another entry to do. I'm not very good waiting. And I'm still here. 27 trades, 52 contracts. 52 contracts. I like to approximate like $1 per contract. We have here $33 in commissions, but I think that a little bit more than that after the trading session, because we have the other fees, exchange fees and other fees. So I just like to figure out as if it is $1 cost per contract, like $52. So I have 252 minus 52. In my mind, I have a 200 net profit. And what should I do right now? Like the price is pulling back to the triangle, but yet it just didn't break down this triangle. Actually, the red line here is the trend line. It's supporting the price. If I want to buy here, I could buy and wait for the price to go until the 13, but the price on rails, yeah, the price on rails is pointing in the same direction now. Let's change it to buy. Let's join the buy. Let's see if we can be filled. Yeah, we have the order filled, and we have $10 take profit here already placed. Let's check. 2 points, 2-point target, 2 points there. My exit order is here, the red one. Okay, and then I'm having a breakdown on the red line. So I was trading against the trend. I was betting that we would not have this breakdown of this red line. Sometimes it tests the line, but it just doesn't go away, right? Like pretty fast. Let's wait for this bar to change. And it seems that we were actually seeing a test to the trend line, not actually a breakdown. So my position, my entry was okay. And the exit, we have space until the 13. The bot placed the exit on the 09. So my exit's near here, what I'm doing. I can just take this and move it to far, far away. And not fast enough. The system just filled my order before I change it. So another take profit. And okay, let's do it again. It's testing again. Let's do it again. I could have entry in a join. I shouldn't have buy market because I paid the slippage. Yeah, I paid the slippage. But that's okay. Let's see if we don't have a breakdown this time. The price, and now we have the exit, like again, a $10 exit, again a $2, a 2-point exit. And now it seems that the price is trying again the trend line, but the breakout, it should be a close, it should be a strong signal to have a breakout. Stressing the lines and breaking out the lines are two different stuff. Ooh, now we have another triangle here and it's pointing down. That's a breakout. Yeah, definitely that's a breakout. And we have this intersection between the projections, the triangle projections, and the Fibonacci. And I can relate that we are going to have a buy signal here. Yeah, now we are going to have a buy signal. I can just increase my position to 2. And take a look that I'm doing this. I'm controlling everything manually, and the agent is also like active. That means that I didn't have any like strong entry because the bot was not trying to buy. All the buys that I have here, they were my calls. And okay, let's see. And I have a counting here, the entry 1 of 3. Okay, the first entry that you do, it's the 0 of 3. So the second entry is the 1 of 3. Because I have put 3 here to everything down. So I have 3 extra entries to do besides the first entry. And there it goes, like we have a projection right here. So we can make another buy. Let's try to join here. Yeah, I have another buy here. And if it goes until the projection, we can have a last entry. And take a look at my quantity here is 3. Okay, it's 3 because I am increasing my positions in the linear mode. So I have one more. If I really want to buy, it can go through the triangle projection here, the second triangle here, the one that's actually sold. It's the projection is this one, the 900. It was close, and let's see where it goes. Carlos trading style. Okay, we have resistance here, the triangles. Just need a little bit more train, 1 extra point. My order is here. And my take profit is $18 now. You can see that your take profit, it doesn't grow with your risk. My risk is like from 1 to 3, and my take profit should be 10, 20, 30, but it's not what happened. My take profit with 3 was 18. And this is a take profit. Okay, I'm good.
A few moments later.
And now I have $60, 276. Ooh, take a look at this. It was a very strong movement. Let's just watch. It's not a good call to entry against this kind of stuff. I went into the triangle projection, past the triangle projection. Yeah, let's take a look at this. We actually have some Fibonacci projections here. It's going. Let's see the projections in the chart. Let's see, the projection was 1925. The resistance that we have there is 1925. What was that? We are way outside the band, the Bollinger Band. We have any statistics, like if you are outside the bands, the odds, if you want to trade against the trend, they are completely against you. Like if you really are outside the bands, you shouldn't trade against the trend. And other thing that's really impressive, when you, I don't know if you guys have done this kind of backtesting, but when we have these volume spikes, the probability of any trading system, it falls to 50%. Like it's to trade these movements, it's basically gambling. You really don't know if it's going to follow the same trend or it's going to come back. You really don't know. Well, the price is now again below the Bollinger Band. So we could have a selling point here. It's below the Fibonacci resistance also. We could have an entry here. The system can give me the signal. Actually, the system is configured to enter for me. We have here the Bollinger Band entry. They are configured. That comes with a shift to 0 here to reinstate the scale in my chart. Okay. Okay. Buy signal. This is a buy signal. It's not a sell signal, it's a buy signal. And I think that the system just bought. Yeah. We have this buy signal, $17, 16.25, 16.75 now is the first resistance. The order is right before the first resistance. What's good? The support is 12.25. My entry price, this is a sell and this is a buy. Like the system is almost crazy. And my entry price was 12.75. The reason the system started this trade for me is because we have the prices inside the Bollinger Bands. That's the reason I here inside bands entry. It's not allowed to enter outside bands. Okay. That was a bold movement. Let's double down here. Let's buy another one. The first entry is always double down because we have only one. And the next ones will be linear. Okay, now I have two. And the exit order is still at the same pricing. That's crazy. You know, like the target, it was bigger before, so the take profit was the same. Now the take profit in dollars was the same. Now the take profit is like closer from there to here, but the quantity is 2 and it's the same take profit. I increased the risk, I doubled the risk to have the same reward that I had before. The only thing that's making this make some sense is because by doubling the risk, I will shorten the time frame of this exit. So this time frame will be shorter. It's easier, of course, it's easier for the price to hit the 12 than to hit the 19. It will be happening first. It will be happening first. And it's almost there. Let's see. 12. 11 in 12.25. Well, okay. Another profit. Yep. Another profit. Let me disable the indicator entry and let me enable supports entry because it seems that supports are pretty good right now. And now these white lines here and the Fibonacci projections, I don't know if it's blue or green, but these 61.8% lines, they will be an entry point, the same way the white lines here, the supports and resistances. We call this the interpreter. Like, you know, guys, that I'm Brazilian, and down there in Brazil, we give names to stuff. So like here in America, you say sidewalk. Like it's logical, it has some meaning, but in Portuguese, we give like a proper name to this stuff. So I designed the system, so everything here has a name, okay? A proper name. We call this AI function that is drawing the supports and resistances for us. It's the interpreter. They have here the interpreter. And the price on rails, okay? The LLM that talks to us. It's brainy. Everything has a proper name. Okay, good talk. Let's see. Whoa, nothing to do. We are in the middle of nowhere. The price, it's in the middle of the upward Bollinger Band. No price on rails projection. Actually, no projection. When you don't have like a clear direction, you don't have your gut telling you anything, you don't have any entry point, technical entry point, you don't have any friend calling you saying that you should buy or sell, then you just do nothing. Okay? Because one thing is for you to buy with your gut feeling, other thing is for you just random buy or random sell. If I'm going to do a random buy here or a random sell, a random trade, I can relate that if the price is spiked, like up, and then like made a pullback for whatever reason it had to spike here, we should have a buy signal. Like the correction, it should be a little bit greater, and then it will come back to where it is right now. So what happens next? Nothing here. Nothing happens next. Let's see if we have something. The person rails with the normalized view is pointing up. Now my gut is telling me that a buy thing here should be good. Okay, let me buy big. Okay, the gut feeling arrived. So we have 6 points here in open projection. The max target is 6 points. 6 points above this is 18. My order is the 16, but 16 we have the spike high here. So we could see this as a resistance. It's not a good idea to place your exit after the resistance. Okay, so I think that's the exit that the system actually placed for me is very good. As you can see, like all the exits that the system places here, they're actually good. They are talking to the charts. They are well placed, let's say. Yeah, I like that, those exits. Sometimes we can just shorten the exits, and mainly after a while, if we have this entry and we have a lot of minutes inside this trade, and then the system will not change the exits for me unless the price is very close to the exit as it did here in the $15 profit trade. Oh, beautiful. Big, beautiful chart. A big, beautiful P&L. Almost 300. Okay. Let's not lose focus. And that's what we see here, like one contract, $20 profit. If I increase to 2 contracts, I doubt that I'll have a $40 target. It will be fewer than that. Like the risk increases faster than the reward. If you start increasing the risk, your risk will increase faster than the reward. And the price of rails is still like dislocated. Now it's pointing down. That makes some sense. Like it was showing us that the price was already in the situation that it should be, and it was right. And now we passed through a lot of different candles, and this upward trend is not coming back. It seems that's not come back. And then we have here now this downtrend projection. Yep. But I am already inside the trade. And my gut feeling is nothing telling me anything right now. This is the manual view. You go to this view here, the gray view, if you want to trade without the system interfering in what you are doing. There's no reason for me to do that right now. I'm in the middle of the trade and I have disabled the system to sell while I am in long trade. This is here in the exit settings. Do not trade both directions. Actually, if you click on the question mark, you have very good explanation on each flag, what it does. If you unflag this not both directions, then you allow the system to selling to go short at the same time that's going long. But it doesn't depend on the system. If I want to start a short position right now, I can do it. Okay, if I just want to start no active sell trade, no active short trade. If I want to start a short trade here, I can just do it. I'm not feeling like doing this right now because I'm long. So if I want to hedge my position, I could go short. Let's do this. Okay, so I just hedge. Now I don't have anything anymore here. If I go to the manual view, I will see my current position. I don't have a position with the broker because I have an exit order for the short position, an exit order for the long position here. And I have both views. I have the sell position and I have the long position here. And you can ask me okay, Carlos, why did you do that? Because I'm not sure what's going to happen. And if the price is going down, I can just hedge. I will have a take profit here, but I am still inside the other trade. So I'll make some money. My P&L is blocked. It's a complete hedge. Okay, my P&L is blocked. I can have a profit here, and then I can just go back to the long position and I can double down the entry. I can just exit a loss, or I can do nothing and wait. If you click here, you can switch between views. The red background is the short view, the sell view, and the green background is the buy view. Everything inside the platform. The green color is associated with buys, the buy orders, and the red color is associated with the sell orders. That's why in the long and short we have this green and red. They are not because profit or loss, they are because of the direction of the orders. So I have both positions now at a loss because I have a buy entry 12.50 and a sell entry at 11. So this 1.5 point that I have between both, if the price is there, both are on negative side. Both are on a loss, temporary loss. Well, it seems like my original gut feeling was right. The buy trade was moving towards the exit. Actually, you guys know that I'm flat, right? I'm just taking a look to what's happening by the view if I was positioned here or there. But actually, I have 1.5 point loss here that is close to there. It's an open position that's not moving because it's a hedge. Okay, I have a lock here, and this $7.50, it's not going anywhere unless we have an exit on one of those positions. So I can be comfortable only to watch. And of course, if I want, I can just force an exit here. Or I can bring this order down by drag and drop the order somewhere here between the price and whatever I want it to be. It seems that the price is completely flat. There's no direction, like when you are waiting for a big wave and the ocean is completely flat. It's the same feeling here. The same feeling here. And now a triangle. The triangles are figures that appear from indefinitions. Another sell point here. Okay, that's based on the triangle level 0 there. Interesting view. We are more flat now than we were some minutes ago. We are actually in the middle of nowhere, and we are locked in a position in the middle of nowhere. And you guys know that if I just cancel this both orders here, like cancel all orders, I'll just have this $7.50. And I really don't care to have one loss here, like, how can I say it, dirtying my 30 profits. I really don't care. I only think that we should have something good coming out from these. And now let me move this exit order here to the Bollinger Band. And whoa, it executed. Okay, so now I am long again. It was an $8 profit, this short position that I had, and I'm not short anymore. So my long position, it is back. It's revisited. And let's see what the market does. We can have another sell entry here, another short entry here. And I can do this because I have a projection here on the sell side. This is actually a very good entry. Let me try to sell it again here. It's join. I'm not placing a market order. Let's see if we can make it seems that, yeah, the agent canceled my order. That you are not waiting for that to be executed. You lost your entry. Okay, customers, just cancel my order. Okay. This open order here is the exit of the long position. This one. And maybe I can have another entry. Then let me show you what I'm seeing here. This is a triangle. We have a breakout on this. The projection is 0.6. Okay, so it's pulling back the triangle with us in like towards the down direction. So my long position here should be in a very big problem. Let's try to join again. This time it worked. Good. Oh, I'm blocked again. This time I sold a $10. I have sold previously on 11. Let me see what I did. The other sell that I did, it was at 11 to 9.25, and then I sell again at 10. So yeah, it was 75 cents, 3/4 of a point. And the exit now is 0.8 and a half, 0.8 and a half. but the projection is 0.6, right? Yeah, 0.6, the projection 0.6. And my long position, it's just there. The agent will not start anything right now because I blocked it from starting a position against another position that already exists. So it's not going to sell. I am selling, not the bot. But the exits, doesn't matter what happens with your entry rules. If you entry whatever side, the exit will be controlled by the bot. So that's why we have two exits here. One at the entry side and the other, the long side, and the other for the short side. It's after we have this volume, it's very clear how the movement, the prices movement, they can be trickier. And one thing that it helps you a lot with this tool is that just because I am locked in logic, you can't avoid to be locked in inside the logic. So you are not clicking like crazy to buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell, because you are locked inside all these logics and you have the exits of everything and you are just like in control. That's weird. Like, yeah, then I have another take profit here. The take profit now, it was on the short position again. So I have this open $20 loss for my long position, but in the meantime, I made almost $20 in two short positions. So there's a hedge. But now we have another sell here, another triangle here. Okay, this time it's going further. The projection, it's 80.97. It's breaking the 900. We have a $10 projection there. Let me take this. Yeah, the 10-point projection. 10 points projection down. Maybe I can have a pullback if I make an entry here on the first projection of the triangle, because the first projection was not hit yet. And that's a good thing for me, because if I can increase my position, my long position here, maybe I can have an exit point, because I can have a $2 pullback, and from 20, let's just try. Okay. Let's increase the position here. The position here. Now, take a look, because my exit is $11. My reward is even shorter than it was before, doubling the risk. But now my exit is inside the range of the sold triangle. So the prices, they can be there. I just need another contract here to make it work. If I have another contract and I have a pullback there, but I don't have any pullback from here by this side, if I increase my position here, I'll take a lot of risk. That's me reasoning on this trade. I carry a lot of risk because, again, it seems that it's going down and it can test the 900s. 980, the pivot point is to do 890, 889. So it's far away, the pivot point. It's a strong support that's not in the near future. So we don't have to bother about this. I really don't know. What should I do? My average is 0.9. If I move this to 10, maybe I can make a profit from this. Let's see what it is right now. What it is. Where's my exit? Okay, pick up. Oh, it was 0. Now I have this right. Yeah, now I placed the 10. It yet seems far away from where we are. Let's try to make another entry. Another average price, 23 right now. Remember that I am increasing my position linearly. I'm locked here. I cannot change the quantity. The quantity is always the initial quantity. And now it's a $20 profit that I can shrink. Let's move it to, where did I, 825 is a loss. No, it's a loss. That's why I'm not seeing anything here, because I move it to a loss. It's not controlling any losses. Let me just move it a little bit further. Yeah, it's a $1 profit. It's not paying the commissions, I guess. I have 6 contracts, maybe $6 in commissions. And that is a tricky trade. But I don't have a lot of space to move these. I have my moving average, the 200 moving average. It's just right here. Like, I just move my price to the 200 moving average. If I can have an exit in this entry, this long entry, it is here. I don't think that I can place this further and still have an at least gross profit, because it's not a net profit. The commissions will eat all of this. The good thing is, while I was dealing with these, I have, it changed again my order, like approximate my order to the price, and I have a 2.5. If it's not moving with volume and it's not working with its own orders, it's changing my order when the price gets closer. And actually I had a little bit space here, it seems, but I could not know that. So I have my first loss for today here. As I told you, like 3% losing trades, 1 losing trade out of 34 with a $2 losing trade. It's not bad, but yet, yes. And that's it. Let's stop after this loss and see you guys in the next video. Thank you.